Bryant Street Publishing presents Crossed by Death by Acf Bookens. Read for you by Kristin Price. One. I cinched the scarf more tightly around my head and wedged the hard hat into place. I'd learned the hard way that not covering my hair and my head could mean a mess, sometimes a bloody one. The doorframe appeared to be solid, and when I pushed hard against the floorboards with my right foot, they held solid too. I walked into the Scruggs store and crouched beneath the collapsing roof. Not much left here I could safely search through, but I was going to do my best. I'd paid good money for this salvage job, and I was going to get what I could. I'd driven past this old gas station all my life, and had mourned as the vegetation took it over and began to pull it down over the past few years. I knew, though, that no one in our rural mountain county was going to buy the place, not after someone had been murdered there 20 years ago. A single gas pump on a country road wasn't enough incentive to take on that bad mojo. It was a loss, though, because the station had been there for almost 100 years, first as a country store, and then as a welcome fueling spot 25 miles from the nearest city. I was determined to not let it all disappear when the bulldozers parked outside knocked it down. My $50 had gained me entry and rights to anything I could carry out before the station was destroyed, and I was going to get my money's worth, while saving a bit of history along the way. I was new at the salvage business, but I knew enough about local history and had watched enough Barnyard Builders' American Pickers and Salvage dogs to feel like I could find the good stuff. I headed to the left toward what used to be the checkout counter and hit pay dirt right away. The original counter was still there, complete with a handwritten sign about check cashing, as well as a Virginia lottery sticker from somewhere in the last decade of the previous century. A few coats of poly on this baby, and it would make a great piece of wall art for someone who loved that 1990s feel, or just wanted to relive their heyday. A few good pries with my crowbar, and I had the whole countertop sitting by the door ready to go. That piece alone was worth my investment, but I wanted to go a bit further in, see if maybe there was some old stock of soda or something. People paid ridiculous prices for skunked beer and flat Pepsi. The coolers were underneath some rafters, so I moved gingerly toward them. Most of the shelves were empty, probably raided before the building started to cave in, but I could see the...
Sample complete. Ready to continue?